Hi, hello. I got so excited, I forgot about my stream gimmick where I make the pre-stream midis. So instead, it's the Monster Rancher 2 town theme on loop. This is a theme where... Oh, is the music loud? Well... I'll turn it down a little bit. All the better for that music getting stuck in your head, because that's how the Monster Rancher 2 town theme works. You just hear this constantly while you're trying to find something good from a CD. That's what this music is for. Absorb this into your mind. Or something. Anyway. Well. Just gonna do the preliminary audio reset that I'm going to have to do periodically anytime I stream the Nintendo Switch. Cut that off. And hopefully be prepared. Well. Whomst is ready for the Ultraman Man? I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I only just started. Good start. Excellent start. Making sure I can gesture. Okay. I will close Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. That's a good game too, by the way. Oh yeah, I can update my start screen. Except I made that a static image. So... yeah. Although I believe it would actually work with Boreal Robin now because of the channel whatever. But yeah, that's an image, not text. So I'd have to remake that. At least slightly. English is the language that I speak. The only one. Unfortunately for me. Also, that classic Monster Rancher menu noise. Well, here it is. That's some Kaiju. And some Monster. And some Rancher. And some Ultra. It's going to be fascinating playing a Monster Rancher game where I don't, like, know anything about the monsters beforehand. Also, how's the volume with this title screen and my voice? But yeah, I won't be able to be like, oh yeah, the Pixie, that's an intelligence-based monster, or whatever. The music needs to be a bit lower. We'll try... It's very difficult to set it to an exact point, so it's going to be minus 10.1 dB. Kaiji? I'm afraid I don't know your joke there, I think. Please accept the terms of service and privacy policy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Those terms of service can't stop me because I refuse to read them. You can make automatic battles. That sounds better. You can disable the enemy's ability to forfeit if you wish to destroy them utterly. Okay. We can also adjust the music and sound effects here if need be. If it turns out that the music and audio balance in-game is less than ideal. Year 1, April, week 1, autosave. This game has an autosave function. I can press the minus button. to make it do that. The far-off Isle of Latour. Oh, classic. In ancient times, monstrous behemoths known as Kaiju inhabited this island. Ooh, funny eyeball. Kaiju once lived alongside humans, but their incredible power led to all sorts of strife. This is extremely Monster Hunter 2 intro. It is said that the Giant of Light appeared at that time, bringing an end to the discord. Oh no, my phone calls. And the Kaiju that fell in the conflict transformed into disc stones. A long time has passed since that era of turmoil. Now there are those who unearth disc stones from ancient ruins seeking to regenerate Kaiju. And raise them into magnificent companions. These brave and hardy souls are known as Kaiju breeders. Ultra Kaiju Monster Adventure. Our tale unfolds in the city of Niesk, capital city of the Isle of Latour. Here, a new Kaiju breeder would be born. Kaiju Breeders Association. Bunch of funny individuals on the wall there. Ah, Giuliano. Here to pick up your breeder's license, are you? Could I get your name, please? Well, I guess I'll just be Robin in this one. Because I don't think I have a character. I think it's just me. I would. Robin, is it? One moment, I'll take a look. Huh, strange. There's some mistake preventing me from issuing your license. But I applied fair and square. Believe me, I feel you, but the fact remains that I lack any documents pertaining to the matter. I can't believe we're being foiled by bureaucracy immediately. Shucks. Now hold on a minute. Oh, it's you. I knew it. Hey, this music is from Monster Hunter 2. It was in the opening where you fill out a survey on your personality and stuff. Also, Holly is from Monster Hunter 1 and, like, I think the show? What if I act as instructor for this person here? Then we can at least issue them a permit for the time being. I think I agree with you, yes. When I heard this music in the trailer, I was very excited, by the way. I actually went, oh shit, they got the music, out loud because I was a dork. It seems to be an error on our side after all. There shouldn't be problems if an instructor's with them. The outfit is similar to her Monster Hunter 1 outfit, but a little bit fancier. She didn't have the tie, the vest was like a closed vest before. Right you are, Holly. If you insist, I should hardly refuse. Hi there, my name is Holly. Seems like I'll be your instructor until your license comes through. Wait, you're not that Holly, are you? What does this mean? Oh, so you've heard of me. I guess I gotten a bit famous myself then. That's right, I'm from Fimba, but for now I'm on this island as an instructor. Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that this coexists with regular Monster Hunter and is not an alternate universe? Because Fimba is, like, the regular Monster Hunter place from the first one, and then there's IMA, and there's also a Corgi in the background. You telling me there's Kaiju and regular monsters happening at the same time? If they didn't, like, there's certain monsters from, like, 2. Dang it, Lily in the background. That, I feel like would definitely sort of fit in with the setting if they brought them back suddenly. If I move my Vtuber down right a little, I'd fit perfectly over the dialogue sprite? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Dang it, corgis. There's some corgis happening. There's some monsters needing to be ranched, maybe. I came from the mainland to teach people how to raise kaiju. I'm still getting used to things around here, but I'm looking forward to working with you, Robin. The city of Niesk. I mean, in the previous games, you have to upgrade your barn to use larger monsters. So it's probable that they just didn't have a big enough barn for this, and this was just always happening in the background. You know the difference between monsters and kaiju, don't you? Okay, thank you. Hello. What? Well... Seriously? Did you sleep through your classes at Breeder Academy? There are gigantic creatures on this island. We call them kaiju. And kaiju, they come from disc stones. So do monsters. We use altars to regenerate them back to their original size. Many of these beastly behemoths would be hard to handle if they run amok, and yet... Oh! Well, I'll just, I forgot that... I didn't realize that there was a headshot on the right. So I'll just do this. When necessary. By the way, this is a mechanic in the game. Previously in Monster Ranchers, if you made your monster, like, stressed, they could run away. In this game, if you make your monster stressed, they go on a kaiju rampage and destroy your ranch. So, don't do that. But that's also very funny that that's a thing. Okay, I don't know how to relocate the chat in a reasonable way. Like, I could put it at the top of the screen, maybe? Hold on. If I can figure out how to select it. Look, I haven't moved stuff around in a long time. Let's just enjoy this town music for a second. If I move the chat up slowly. But yeah, I also have no idea what parts will be important, so who can say if this is a good idea? I didn't actually have to move the text in Stream Elements. I'll put it up there for this moment. Top right? Well, then it overlaps some buttons. So what is this? Okay, this is how you just call up the whole dialogue. Right. If a breeder were to raise them right, they could participate in kaiju battles or help out in the city. Yeah, I'll put it here for now. It's probably more important that it doesn't cover the dialogue in the game or the date in the game than the little UI elements that are up there. But we'll see once we get to a ranch. If a breeder were to raise them right, they could participate in kaiju battles or help out in the city. But first things first, we've got to get you a kaiju of your own, Robin. Hey, is it weird or just me that the I and the J in this font have the little dot above them in a different position? Is that normal or is that weird? That just stands out to me in this font from this text box. Okay, it is weird. Let's head over to the regeneration altar. Okay, it's not just me. Cookie shop. By the way, you can give Godzilla a cookie in this game. I don't know if Godzilla's in this game, but that's the only kaiju that I know, like, immediately, so I'm just gonna call them all Godzilla until someone gets annoyed, because that'd be funny. Probably not. Anyway, altar. Mr. Santo, we'd like a kaiju suited for a beginner if you have one. Why, Holly, good to see you. And this is the one you mentioned? The lowercase g is also higher? I'll keep an eye out for that. Yes, this is Robin, a new breeder I'm going to be supporting for a while. Nice to meet you. I'm Santo. I look forward to helping you out. This is where we regenerate Kaiju from disc stones. Process requires a modicum of money. Watch out for that. What if we're totally strapped? Worry not, we do offer some Kaiju free of charge to breeders low on funds. You can have the shitty Godzilla. But we only offer one kind at a time, which is then rotated along with the passing of the seasons. It's like the market feature from the previous games. Enough talk. Have at you. I mean, take a look. What look is worth 1,000 words? Is there a bad Godzilla? Okay, so there's a bunch of weirdness with the font that people are seeing. All right. In the moment, if I'm not focusing on it, I don't really notice it. We're going to be coming here a lot, so you'd better be on your best behavior. Okay, so in this game, you can regenerate Kaiju from certain NFC stuff. Not NFT, don't worry. But not amiibos. So I couldn't scan Pearl from Splatoon and see what Kaiju she turns into. Even though that'd be very funny. I don't have any of the applicable products. Let's see if you tell me about it. You can read memory boards here to regenerate a Kaiju. If you obtain a new memory board, read it, bring it here to the altar. Yeah, devices equipped with NFC chips are referred to as memory boards in game. Transportation IC cards, membership cards, employee ID cards, etc. I mean, I don't think I have any of these things. So... well... yeah, I don't have any of these things. So, our option is, well, okay, there's special codes. I don't have those. There's a special seasonal Godzilla. This is only on the Nintendo Switch, so there's no real reason for the amiibos to not work. Other than that's not what they wanted to do. But what we do have is a keyword system. Here, breeders may regenerate Kaiju from chosen keywords. You can enter up to 2 keywords. I suggest you try out various combinations. So, this is kind of like the Game Boy Advance Monster Ranchers, where you entered words. I think that was also an option in the DS one. So, except we have 2 words to put stuff in. It's not like the Monster Rancher 1 and 2 Deluxe option of searching for CDs either. So we could put in, for example, I don't know, Heckin. And then... Heckin Lobster. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, how many characters do we get? Oh, it says right there, 25. We could enter a total of 50 characters. So this costs money, so we can't just sit here and regenerate to see what funny stuff we get forever. But I will maybe try a few. It costs $3,000 to regenerate the Heckin Lobster. Alright, let's begin the regeneration. So I have no idea what to expect here. Wait, you telling me I actually got a Heckin Lobster? Bolton Rycubus. Hey, that's a Heckin Lobster, ain't it? It really is humongous. How does it feel to get your first? Tell me about it. I was shocked at the size when I saw my first one too. First Kaiju, specifically. Just in case, if you want to generate a different Kaiju, you should have a word with Santo at the altar. Do remember, we can only raise one kaiju at a time. Any subsequent kaiju you regenerate will have to be put into the association's care. If you want to switch the kaiju you're going to raise, visit the association before we head to the ranch. The ranch? That's what we call the place breeders live while raising their kaiju. Finding a spot with the kind of space required for raising massive kaiju isn't easy. We're lucky that the association has set us up with a ranch that was just looking for new tenants. One other thing, do you know about kaiju traits? Traits? They're special powers possessed by each kaiju. Traits have all sorts of effects when raising or battling with kaiju. Once you've got a handle on the basics, you'll start to want to keep an eye on traits too. I just realized I was covering Santo's face again. Rykubus is a space sea monster with thermal powers. Okay. Baltan as a modifier means that it's combined with something related to whatever that word is, I'm assuming. We can probably learn more in a second. You'll start to want to keep an eye on traits too. You know, okay. So, I don't know if this means that Baltan Rykubus is just garbage, or if it's just because Baltan Rykubus is baby right now. I think I will preemptively do this in case of other NPC portraits. An alien species in Ultraman, alright. Do we accept this kaiju? I will leave this up to you. Do you want to see more kaiju, or do you want this kaiju? Oh, I guess we only have the yes option right now. But, you know, we can throw Baltan Rykubus away if we want to. How do we feel about Heckin Lobster here? Trust in the lobster? Okay, give this beauty a name. What do we name Heckin Lobster? Do we just name this creature Heckin Lobster? Because that'd be funny. You can't put a space. Well, unless anyone has any better ideas. Could also go with Lobster. Or like, I don't know, Georg. Heavy Lobster is too obvious, I think, is the thing. Much to consider. Well, alright. I kind of want to just go with, Lobster. I feel like Heckin Lobster would be a bit much to see constantly. How do we feel about Lobster? Alright. That is a nice ring to it. Is that the name you'd like to go with? Yes. I'll register Lobster with the association. Let's do our best to raise Lobster. Now it's time to actually raise your own kaiju. Once you're ready, let's get this kaiju back to the ranch. You can now use L to go to the ranch. After returning to the ranch, you won't be able to return to the city for a while. Not yet. Let's learn about Lobster. Age, none. Weight, normal. Personality, obedient. Style, even. Sluggish guts recovery. Judging by the stat distribution, I'm guessing Lobster here is a slow physical attacker. You can see fatigue in the stat menu. That's really handy. This is not typically the type of monster that I like to raise. So we do have enough money to just, like, try a couple more if we're allowed to freeze Lobster for a second. So that might be worth considering. Yeah, seems like a golem type. Also interesting to note, we've got the various stats here: life, power, intelligence, skill, speed, defense. That means that we do have a separate accuracy stat, and it does seem like it's okay instead of trash, so that's helpful. I don't know if it's actually, like, helpful to compare them to previous monster types, but... Well, here's what element we have, actually. So not lightning, but ice. Icy breath, ice tech boost. Traits can be inherited from cookies. That's good advice. Unlocked once your kaiju becomes 1 year old. Unlocked once your kaiju becomes 2 years old. Okay, the I and the J in the font are just gonna be noticeable often. Pinch. Okay, we have, oh, wow. Something about seeing withering in the menu for attack again after all this time. I say as if I hadn't played Monster Rancher within, like, the last year. Just kind of hit me a little bit with a nostalgia in a weird way. So this is an accurate low damage move. This is a more powerful, less accurate move. This is ice. So this is an int tech. Which, we're actually fine at. Okay. Spray cold gas from your mouth. Lowers the opponent's guts dramatically. I don't know, de-withering isn't that dramatic. Battle log. Other. Likes galactic health tea. Dislikes huge roasted potato. Okay. Preferred drills, snowproofing. 0 rampages, 0 injuries. Dislikes bad light and numbing things, I guess? Wait, dislikes ice block. So you use your cold breath and freeze something, then get pissed off or something like that? That seems silly of you. Menu. Owned kaiju. Okay. I have to navigate... Ha! There are 216 kaiju and 91 traits. Balton Rycubus. There are many, many accounts of witnessing one shedding, but not a single shed husk to prove it. We can take a look at our friend. Whoop. So I might be distracted by the menus a lot, to be honest. Because I really want to explore every aspect of this, because I have really wanted to do Monster Rancher for like a bajillion years. The last one released in English prior to this that was new was 11 years ago. And I think it was a phone gacha game, so you know, I never played that one. 216 kaiju. Well, we can save. The association can manage your kaiju. Hello, Robin! You know, I could just also, instead of doing that, I could just do this during dialogue. I believe I still haven't given you the details regarding what the association can do for you. We're here to assist you in managing your kaiju. The association will look after any kaiju that you aren't keeping at the ranch. If you have kaiju you wish to let go of completely, the association will purchase them from you. We implore you to not simply release unwanted kaiju into the wild. The last thing we need in this world is more wild kaiju going around and causing problems. The best thing would be to manage your kaiju responsibly. That's the mark of a true breeder. Okay. Place in care. Like, I need to know what this does. Lobster is now placed in the association's care. Does that mean Lobster will not age? Is that the equivalent to freezing? I don't know. Let's, I want to regenerate at least one more and see what happens. Oh, also, this is this guy. So let's think of some words. If we have a second one regenerated, we can also, like, check and see what happens with the ones in association's care. The association's care. Let's see. Multi-talented goat. I could just use your suggestions. But I'm trying to think of something on my own, to be honest. What's the most ridiculous thing I can think of? Let's play this like a Splatoon 3 title, actually. Can I just fit a Splatoon 3 title in here? One of the ones with the most characters in it. For example, turn of the century. Did you know I like Splatoon? There's actually not a Damn Socks fan title, I think. There's Off the Hook fan. Turn of the Century Ballpoint Splatling user. That's one of the longer titles I could immediately think of. Let's see what happens. Okay, so they are main and sub keywords, and not just like first and second keyword. I don't know how important that is. But let's see what this does. I believe I could skip through this animation as well. But it's cool, so I won't. What? Just regular lobster! Okay. I have been forced to use lobster. Maybe I'll regenerate a third one, because I want to see something that's not a lobster. How aggressive! You'll see those eyes change color if you make this one mad. What if I just hit no? This Rycubus is a lot worse, also. The association will take care of it, then. So you actually have to pay to regenerate monsters, though you can just immediately... Okay, that's fair. It is a fish game reference. Alright, one more. I don't want to spend all of my money on this, because that would be, like, a bad idea. Just take care of this lobster, yeah. It's fine. Bart Simpson. Look, I appreciate all of your suggestions, and they are funny. But I don't want to just take your suggestions for some reason. But... on the other hand, Bart Simpson could be funny. What about Bartholomew instead? Bartisan? That's a word? Bart with a period. I'll riff on your suggestion. How's that? Bartholomew Simpson. Esquire. This will be the last one. And then we'll just go raise Lobster properly, unless this is amazing. That's not another lobster. It's Telisdon. That's a creature. Such thick arms and legs, and its head is really flat too. Did it evolve this way for better burrowing? The Esquire bit is just, I thought, a funny title to append to the names to make them fancier. Yeah. Very, very person in suit, for sure. Prehistoric worm monster controlled by the mole people. Okay. So we've gotten two... The first monster was like a cross monster, a combination one, but the other two we got were not. That's interesting, I think. Hey, you got any games on your phone? Okay. No. But we should have the data about this sorts of monsters now. So we can look at that. That's the exciting part. Tell us about these creatures. Digs through the earth with its thick arms. It must have a tongue of steel, as it apparently eats magma. That is so person in suit animation. You are right. And yeah, it is also Toriyama aspected. That's true. The tail looks like some sort of pastry to me. Uses both fire and ice, matching its eye color. Able to walk forward, unlike the lowly crab. Hey, man. Don't diss the crab. I forget the name of the pastry I was thinking of. It wasn't a croissant, it was a different one. Alright. Nurture. You are now raising Lobster. Alright. Hello, Lobster. Everyone ready to go to the ranch with Lobster? Let's reset the audio real quick. No, it wasn't a cinnamon roll either. It was a... Like, if you cut the tail off, and then the end of it had like a little opening with the filling that you could see. It's sort of like a cone-shaped pastry with a little filling in the white. Not a churro. It's a sort of pastry that shows up in anime. What are those called? Cornetto! I think that's it, yeah. I believe that's correct. Lobster. Okay, I need to, go to the ranch. I am so excited for a monster entry that has funny large creature in it. Now, if they wanted to really impress me, they'd bring back Zilla from Monster Rancher 2 specifically for this. A monster that was not brought back in any of the ones between 2 and now, as far as I know. But, like, it seems very correct for this setting, but I doubt that it's in here. Woods on the city outskirts. Hello, Lobster. Thanks for seeing us this far, you two. There's gonna be a lot of dialogue, so... I'm sorry we cannot accompany you two any farther. We have business with the ranch. Now then, be careful on the rest of your journey. Ah, an earthquake! Well, that was immediate. Oh, bird on! Like Kirby Superstar. Except not. It's a wild kaiju, but they hardly ever come this close to town. This is the fight tutorial, I guess. A wild kaiju's on the loose. We have to get out of here now. We have to protect the city. What's that? You're gonna fight with that kaiju? It's crazy talk. You've only just gotten it. We can't just abandon everyone and run. Alright, fine. I'll show you the ropes, so just stay calm and follow my lead. This might be a game where I just leave my PNG form away for sometimes? I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, Lobster. Start battle! This is your first battle, isn't it? It's your job to tell Lobster what to do so they can fight. I don't know why this is so interesting to me, but they're referring to the monster as they. I appreciate it. Because a lot of monster games refer to your monster as an it. And I feel like I don't like, something about that I just don't like for monster raising games. It makes them, I don't know. Like, it's perfectly valid to use it as a pronoun, if that's your choice. But I feel like otherwise, I think I like they for like Pokemon and stuff, if you don't know. Anyway, that aside, looks like I'm going to be hiding Birdon's stats if I'm here. Maybe I should do this as well. This is your first battle, isn't it? It's your job to tell Lobster what to do so they can fight. Watch battle tutorial? Sure. I'll explain how that works. One thing at a time. This is the battle screen. Here you can see each combatant's stats. Once you're ready, we can proceed with the battle. Press A to get started. So Birdon's kind of garbage, thankfully. I'll explain now while the opponent is on their guard and not doing anything. Lobster's on the left. Let's have them advance forward with R now. Okay. That's it. Now back up with L. Let's try using some techniques. Which techniques you can use will depend on your distance from the opponent. Select the technique icon and press A to use that technique. It's just press A to use the technique that you're in range, even though it says, like, select them. Looking good. If your technique lands, the opponent's life will go down. Whoever reduces their opponent's life the most within the time limit wins, so stay on the offensive. Sometimes your techniques might miss. You can see how likely a move is to hit here. It's probably really bad accuracy, because this is Monster Rancher. Try to time it so you have the highest chance of hitting, which will be when you have more guts. Using techniques takes guts. You can see Lobster's guts right here. Yep. You can't use a technique if you don't have enough guts, and you'll have to wait for it to recover. This is very Kaiju music, by the way, I think. Like, I don't know a lot about Kaiju, but I can recognize that this music is very Kaiju aspected. Just so you know, the higher the technique's guts, the more likely it is to land a hit. That's not exactly the best way to phrase that, but fair enough. Sometimes it's best to hold off and save up some guts rather than using techniques as soon as you can. Okay, there we go. That Birdon didn't like that. It's fighting back. That was a hard hit. Looks like it has a strong trait. That trait might put us at a disadvantage if we get too close. We should keep our distance. Knockbacks are perfect at times like this. They quickly put distance between you and your opponent. Get up close and press B to knock them back. Ah, classic. Ah, you yell, you roar to push them back. That's fun. There's also a dash forward. Birdon has become confused. Oh no. It's foolery. Now's your chance to attack. It'll take some guts, but use Y to dash over to the opponent. Zoom. Grasped. That went well. Confused opponents are easier to hit. But watch out. It works the other way around, too. Lobster gets confused, they'll be easier to hit. The rest of the battle's up to you. Go ahead, direct Lobster as you see fit. Birdon's a strong kaiju, and getting burnt to a crisp wouldn't be very fun. But I know you and Lobster can handle it together. Bonk. Look, I just want to try the cooling gas, okay? So you have moves in every category. Oh, it's the classic Monster Rancher boo for missing? Really? Ooh. Okay, so there's a freeze status, and also Ice Boost makes that pretty good, even though my physical power is higher. Fighting robot. Alright. Burn alive. Boo! God, I love the classic sound effects of Monster Rancher. My guts regeneration is so slow. I think I'll be fine though. That's also a classic Monster Rancher attack that uses should. Super fighting robot. Ultraman. Exactly. Lobster wins! Unlike the lowly crab. That was incredible, Robin. You drove that wild kaiju away. Lobster rejoices in their victory. Bird is sad. Probably. No, hold on! It's caught a second wind! Why though? Aw, come on, your kaiju's practically on its last legs here. If only I had my Suezo with me at a time like this. How would a Suezo help? A Suezo is the size of this bird's eye. Also, why do Suezo have to exist still? You're supposed to lose this? Well, okay, you're just assuming. You're just guessing that because of the... I don't think a Suezo would help Holly. God, I don't like Suezo. Whoa, what's that? What? Ultraman? What are you doing here? I mean, other than the obvious. A kaiju? No, it doesn't look like it. It seems to be protecting us. Now we're using it. Weird. I guess all we can do for now is watch and see what happens. I guess we have to watch this fight happen. Replaced with Pepsi Man. Ultraman, all of the stats. Well, not all of them, but like, because 10,000 is the cap, but... I need to know if this is like classic Ultraman music that's happening right here directly. Spacium Beam! Eat shit! Farewell, Ultraman! Alright, that's funny. Oh, it flew right off! What in the world? That is Ultraman, the Giant of Light! Unbelievable, he actually exists! Ultra who now? Oh, you've never heard of him? He's a legend passed down on this island. Lobster confused. In ancient times, there lived monstrous behemoths on this island known as Kaiju. You saw this in the intro. Once lived with humans, but incredible power led to all sorts of strife. Giant of Light appeared, bringing an end to the play. The Kaiju that fell during that strife transformed into disc stones. After quite some time, the disc stones were discovered in some ruins along with the altar. The Kaiju were released from their stone imprisonment and began living with humans again. So the Giant of Light appeared to save the people, huh? Anyway, I gotta give credit where credit's due, Robin. For your first battle, you sure know how to command your kaiju. Can't wait to see you grow even more. Received 70,000 coin for defeating Birdon. That's a lot. Dang. Anyway, time for peaceful fun times with Lobster. At the ranch. This is a ranch that helps us out on the regular. Lobster is going to destroy that gazebo if they're not careful. They have all sorts of facilities that help us raise these gigantic kaiju without a giant fuss. Welcome to the Kanezo Ranch. Used to go by a different name. Maybe they changed management or something? This is a meta joke, I'm positive. I'm sure of it. I don't know what the joke is, but it's there. I heard they ran into some money trouble due to losses in kaiju battles, so I've been worried. What's this now? These a couple of new breeders I spy with my little eyes? Yes? Would you happen to be part of the ranch? Oh, right. I've seen you in trailer. Not one of its kaiju, if that's what you're asking. Name's Kanezo. I inherited this here ranch from my grams. So you own this ranch now, huh? That explains the new branding. We have a customer, Kanezo dear. Oh, speak of the Nana. Look, Grams, we got a new breeder. I'm just gonna have to keep this up to show the NPCs. Kanezo can be a bit of a handful, but do get along with him, would you? What are you doing to my reputation here? I'm a jack of all trades, just don't wake me up early. I'm not a great match for ranch work. Right then, let's get your training underway, Lobster. Ah, a Kanegon. Whoa, slow down, Kanezo. First we have to choose what sort of food we give Lobster. Right, good shout. Bet Lobster's all kinds of hungry. Alright, Robin, let's choose this month's feed. I would like to give Lobster a cup jelly so that I can unlock a gigantic duckin. No, don't fall asleep. It's food time, not sleep time. I know that's difficult. Believe me, I know. During the first week of each month, you'll decide what food to feed Lobster for the month. Think about your kaiju's diet carefully, or it might get too fat or too thin. Kaiju also have their own likes and dislikes. You can make them angry by feeding them wrong. To start with, just give Lobster food that you'll think will make them happy. Kaiju's weight, dependence, and fear will change with the food you feed it, and fatigue and anger with spices. Food a kaiju can eat depends on what kind it is. The effect of a food will increase if a kaiju likes it, and decrease if it does not. What food do you want to give it this month? Let's review. Lobster likes galactic health tea and bitter food. I'm guessing. So let's look for something bitter. Ah, oil. That makes sense. There's robot. Dried grass. Okay, so it shows you what they do. Oh, it shows their aspect as well. So like on this screen, bad is not like these are the bad things below this. That's an aspect of an item. So there could be a monster that likes bad. Dislikes huge roasted potatoes, specifically. And ice blocks. Okay. 6 grain brothers. Not very nutritious. Alright, hold on, let me... So you dislike light numbing bad, and like good bitter. Okay. Heaping salad. I don't entirely know what dependence and fear mean. The salad increases weight. Okay, that makes sense. There's a bunch of like... That's a big salad, so... Fresh fish plate. Healthy way to lose weight. Ultra meat! Well... Nutrition pellets. Doesn't taste great. Giant egg. Fancy. Old oil. At least it's free. Light oil. Heavy oil. So what you're telling me is that there's nothing that my monster actually likes a lot, right here. And it will fear me because... The only things that don't affect fear... Light oil doesn't affect fear at all. for some reason. Also, it looks like it's grayed out and I cannot feed the lobster oil. Yeah. Actually, dependence and fear is probably like the spoiled to afraid to like the spoiled to the opposite of spoiled, like training style thing. I think like the harshest training style was called like Spartan in some games. So it's like spoiled to Spartan. And you have to balance those two, I would guess. Unless they're separate. That might be like loyalty. I think it's style though. I think that's the two axes of style. Not the two sides of the style spectrum. Something like that. So if we give you something that's balanced, I'm getting the feel. Okay, these are expensive, by the way. I just noticed. So regenerating a kaiju costs like a third of a salad, less actually. I'm going to. It looks like maybe balancing salad and fish is the way to go. If dependence and fear are on the same spectrum, this would keep you even on everything, as far as food's concerned. So you can have a salad. Let's try this. There's no food that you like directly. Here you go, Lobster. Here's your food for this month. Lobster looks satisfied. Dependence increased, fear increased, weight increased. Now I'll explain how to raise kaiju. Each week, you'll decide how to raise your kaiju. How your kaiju spends the week is up to you. Also, in this example, a kaiju is attacking. That's normal. You can check Lobster's status by pressing the X button. Also, here's Gamora. They have an anger meter with a bomb on it. Kaiju will get more dependent or wary of you depending on how you raise them. Raising them in a balanced way increases their loyalty and makes them more likely to listen to you. You can check your current breeding style under Style. Alright, Kaiju also have stats called Fatigue and Anger. I'm guessing that the reason that it shows both boosts is because different foods will affect different Kaiju differently. So it is showing me that the salad, for example, for Lobster was balanced by raising both by 2. But for a different monster, it could say, like, raise one by a lot more than the other. So it shows both. That's my current guess. Now, it might make sense if it was just a single stat, but then it might also be more difficult to track or something. I don't know. I'll explain more about stats later. On another note, you can usually only raise a kaiju for 3 or 4 years. Wow, they just outright tell you the lifespan. Like, that's pretty handy. Make sure you plan out your breeding regimen to make them the strongest they can be before they retire. By the way, it's already been an hour and I haven't done a single training yet. Whoops. I was just too absorbed in, like, learning everything and talking about everything, I guess. This is gonna be a lot of streams, huh? There's a limit to how long you can raise a kaiju. When a kaiju reaches its competitive lifespan, you will have to retire it. Retired kaiju cannot be trained or enter tournaments. Fair enough. You can call Lobster by pressing the Y button while on the ranch. Lobster fell over, no! Why are you angry over there? Why don't you give it a try right now? Hello, Lobster. What do you want to ask Lobster? Let's talk to Lobster. They seem pleased. Lobster was only just born. Sure can't wait to see how they'll grow. What should we do this week? Let's do some drills. Interesting. So you're gonna get some, like, a quick checkup. Lobster seems excited to be in a new place. Raising your kaiju to be strong is important, of course, but don't forget to play with them too. I think that's enough about breeding styles for now. Lobster will eventually join tournaments as you raise them. But you'll have to get them up to snuff first. Let's start Lobster's training right away. Errand trees are back. Adventures are back. God, just them using the old terms for stuff. I can't believe how easy it is to, like, hit me in the nostalgia sensors, or whatever. Which drill will we have Lobster do? Okay, so these are also regional this time. Interesting. There's so much information on the screen, by the way, that I think I'll just leave my avatar off for right now. Unless it needs to appear. So I'll just, farewell! Which drill will we have Lobster do? There are so many different kinds. How do we know which one to choose? Put a kaiju through stat raising drills. You should pick the appropriate drill to raise your desired stats. There are 4 possible outcomes for drills: super success, success, failure, or slacking off. High fatigue or anger will make your kaiju more likely to slack off. Your kaiju's stats will not change if it's failed or slacked off. There are 6 training grounds available, with several types of drills. Each affects different stats. You can obtain certain items. Do you know the 6 stats a kaiju has? Life, power, intelligence, skill, speed, and defense. Choosing which of these stats to develop is a breeder's chance to shine. Life is your HP. Power increases damage dealt by power and reduces damage taken by power? Interesting. So they have a defensive aspect now. Intelligence increases damage dealt and taken, or dealt and decreases damage taken from those. Skill increases accuracy and raises the success of certain techs. Speed makes it easier to dodge, and defense reduces damage. Yep, that tracks. Different kaiju will have different stats that are easier to raise. Determine which of your stats are easiest to develop and raise your kaiju with maximum efficiency. Each kaiju has certain stats that are easier or more difficult to raise. Make sure you think carefully about which to develop. If your kaiju goes to the same location often, that will become their territory. Training in their own territory makes it have a greater effect on their kaiju's stats. Interesting. That's convenient. We should make the whole island Lobster's turf. Each training ground has a territory gauge, which rises the more drills you undertake in an area. Drills become more effective when a territory gauge is maxed out. Your kaiju's breed may make it easier or harder to fill the territory gauge in certain training grounds. I like that. That's a fun twist. That's enough explaining for now, don't you think? Go ahead and choose this week's drill. Alright, so there's no obvious indication of how... Okay, I've just noticed something. On the stats here, there's like this little gray segment to the side of the bars, and I wonder if, like Monster Rancher DS, you can increase the stat cap. Anyway, there's no obvious indication which stats Lobster is good at, other than their starting stats. That's correct. Yeah, snow area is probably reasonable, because this is Ice Lobster. Judging by the stats, as I mentioned before, probably strongest in power and defense. Pretty good in intelligence. Okay at life and skill, and bad at speed. If we can take the starting stats as a metric. Also, yeah, hello. Welcome. Welcome to everybody. I don't think I said hello to anybody. Welcome. We've got a lobster. So what do we got? Gardens for raising life and defense. Woods for raising power and life. Beach for intelligence and skill. So, okay, snow is skill and speed, which is not the primary stats. Yeah, I was too excited about ranching. Dig a hot spring. So, woods are power. power and defense are, and defense is desert. Woods and desert seem the most correct for this. Oh, we can see the stats down there, I just noticed. Oh, it did say they like snowproofing, you're right. I didn't realize that was like the name of a... Right, preferred drills, right, thank you. Thank you both for noticing that. I'm just absorbing all of this information and also like ADHDing, not absorbing it a little bit. And being excited about Monster Rancher. So, thing is, a difficult drill seems like a bad idea for the first week. So we might hold off on snowproofing. Also, that lowers life, which is interesting. Let's try snow sculpting. Okay, this is good drill music. Snowman? Snow person? Snow? This is really funny music for this. You can definitely skip this, by the way. Ultra Snowman! Look at all the blooming flowers. I'd love to go on a picnic with everyone. Okay, that's just a comment. Okay, we can see the fatigue levels as well. Generally speaking, in Monster Rancher, you want to have an offensive stat and a defensive stat, and probably as much skill as you can manage. 23 is a good boost for one drill, by the way. At least it would be in older games. Though I think, yeah, the stat scale is a lot different actually, because they used to go to 999. So the numbers are much larger, which is, I guess, fitting. But yeah, skill is accuracy, so in my opinion, it's probably like the most important stat. So a low skill monster is something I'm wary of, though it can work. You want to have either power or intelligence, if not both, and then you want to have either defense or speed. And probably life as a secondary. That's my experience anyways, but we'll see. Okay, more drill. It's also dangerous to do a more difficult drill. Okay, you can also see the stats like change at the bottom right there too. Right. Let's just do another snow sculpting. Let's just be careful. Okay, so you can skip directly, and you can also speed it up. Fair. Lobster seems tired lately. Must be fatigued from all the drills. Doing drills causes your kaiju's fatigue to increase. High fatigue may cause your kaiju to fail or skip drills. You should let them rest for the week. Okay, so the middle of the fatigue meters when they start getting tired. Fair. Rest. You can rest easy this week, Lobster. You look bright as rain. Okay, it's kind of wild that they just tell you all of the stats increase, like all of the stuff increasing or decreasing. Lobster looks much better now. When the kaiju's tired, they have a higher chance of failing their drills. Make sure you let them get some rest every once in a while. When your kaiju gets too tired, it will get fatigued. Resting reduces fatigue and anger. More likely to get injured while fatigued. In the worst case, it may suffer a mortal wound and be forced to retire. Okay, that's still there. That's good to know that that's still a system. Your kaiju might stay up all night and be unable to rest when its anger levels are high. Mood. Though it's usually not my anger. I guess it's just kind of insomnia. Anxiety is more like it. Anyway, when your kaiju's resting, it may have dreams. What it dreams about will affect how well rested it will be. What, they made resting way more complicated? A delivery just came in. It's a letter.
Sometimes we get association notices or tournament invites by mail. Hey, I've been too mad to sleep before. So, like, I can understand a Smash invite. Wow, already? Lobster's so popular. We may even get a fan letter or two from time to time, so keep an eye on our mailbox. Fan letter? Wonder when I'll get one of those. You'll sometimes receive letters, such as notices that a tournament is being held or that there's a sale. You'll also get letters from other breeders as you get to know them better. Okay, so we confirm fan mail, tournaments, shops, other breeders as characters. Invited to become a stage, huh? I mean, I don't know. Ever since Ridley got in, there's no such thing as being too big for Smash. Everyone is here. So there's a lot of returning features just confirmed. I mean, like, the shops and the tournaments and stuff is obvious, but they didn't have to have fan mail, they didn't have to have other characters. So maybe we'll have some, like, Monster Rancher 3 style interactions with other people a little bit? And 4, I guess. Did you just, like, bump your head on the gazebo, Lobster? Oh, you have to check your letter manually. How's it going? Do you like ranch? How do you like ranch living? The stats for each kaiju will develop differently. Keeping an eye on that is part of being a breeder. Good luck, I'm expecting big things from you. Well, good news, everything is big in this game. So that expectation is already fulfilled. What does change info do? Ah, we can quickly see this stuff over here. I just noticed that button is the thing. Alright. Let's try snowproofing and see how that does. Because I need to see the effects on fatigue and stuff as well. Protect a mountain hut from a blizzard. This is your favorite. You love to do this. You're all fired up, which is convenient for the blizzard probably. Oh no! Okay, too baby for difficult drills. Lobster didn't finish its training properly. What's the best course of action? A little scolding? I was a failure, not a slacking off, so it's okay, Lobster. I'm sorry. This was my fault. Looks relieved. If your kaiju fails, you can rest it, use items to restore its condition, or try setting the training grounds to its territory. Raising loyalty and choosing drills that match their stat growths are also key. Lobster says they're tired of training here. They say they want to go to other places. They might skip out on their drills if they're bored of them. Well, I guess Lobster doesn't like ice that much, actually. Weird. At least you have to rotate the drills and not just spam one, is also what that means. What food? We'll go with salad again, I think. Since the weight decreases from training. Satisfied's an alright response. Coming, what can I do for you? Oh. Pardon the intrusion. Is this Robin's ranch? Why, yes indeed it is. Greetings, my name is May. I'm a new breeder. Oh, I know you, May. You're the daughter of the richest family on the island. Well, okay. Ranch is like a drop in the ocean of their vast pool of wealth. Be on your best behavior now. Rich kid, huh? Greetings to you, young miss. We are but the humble Robin and Holly. To what do we owe your esteemed patronage on such an auspicious day? How'd this persona get here? Good question. Is Kanezo's kaiju type the type to eat money? Okay, tone it down a notch or three. Hello, Robin. I haven't seen you since our graduation. Oh, I guess I know you. Hey there. Oh, you know each other, Robin? The two of us attended Breeder Academy, in the same class, no less. We graduated at the same time and joined the ranks of fledgling breeders together. I've come here for a repartee with a fellow rookie, and a test of strength, if you would. I understand this is very sudden, but would you do me the honor of indulging me nonetheless?
Wow, that's a lot of dollars to eat a day. Sure, I'll take you on. I can hardly refuse. And it seems we've reached an accord. Come, let us have a fair and just bout. Okay. So this is how other trainers are going to work. And who might you be, anyways? Kasumi is the name of you. You have a lot of accuracy and trash defenses. So your mode of fighting is probably to spam a whole bunch of weak attacks as quickly as possible. Yeah, I would agree that this is kind of a creepy feature. Right. L and R. Oh no! Ugh. Build the guts, build the guts. God, I love that the boo is the same. That's so funny. Also, the monster answer accuracy sure is the same as well. Ow. But your defenses are trash. How are you doing this? Your guts regeneration is very high. I'm noticing. You are a very accurate individual. I need to hit you like once. This is very Monster Rancher. No! No! Lobster, no! Do anything! Ah, shucks. Well, I got trashed because Monster Rancher accuracy is sort of like the accuracy of, something that's inaccurate. No! Lobster! This is Monster Rancher for you. Oh dear, this is our loss, Lobster. Don't let it get to you. You're only gonna grow from here, right? A true battle of merit that was. I see we both have much to work on. Yeah, totally. I could hardly believe I was watching a match between two newbies. Oh, that's a GBA Fire Emblem accuracy? Chrono Cross? If you spam like the level 3 attacks in Chrono Cross, maybe. I think Fire Emblem accuracy, at least for the AI, is the opposite of Monster Rancher accuracy. Monster Rancher will say like 88%, 98%, 99%, and you'll miss. And in Fire Emblem will be like, the enemy has like a 3% chance to hit you, and then they'll crit you and your entire team will explode, and your game will set on fire, and your Game Boy Advance will melt, and your house will burn down. So, yeah. The road ahead of us is not so forgiving, I fear. As fellow novices, we must encourage each other to be diligent in our pursuits and strive for greatness. They don't call it Fire Emblem for nothing. The fire is an important part of it. That's true as well. But I feel like both Monster Rancher and Fire Emblem do the opposite a bit, in different ways. Farewell. That's an awesome classmate you've got there. I bet this is only the start of your adventures together. Okay, so Lobster only took 1 fatigue damage, if you will. So, I'm guessing the more difficult drills, like if the regular drills cost 1 fatigue, I'm guessing the more difficult drills are like 1.5 or so. Lobster fell over. That's just how streaming works, and typing versus speaking, and also, I don't know. Let's turn a windmill and make flour. We don't need wind, we've got a lobster. Wind is for people who don't have a gigantic lobster. Oh, the music is different per region. Or something like that. Ah, intelligent. Wait, how does this train power? That's an intelligence skill. That doesn't make any sense, Lobster. You're not making any sense. Go to sleep. The wind's really strong lately. It's spring, all right. We have to keep our feet planted so we don't get blown away. I don't think that'll be an issue for Lobster, at least. Okay. So, at least at the start of the game, it seems like it's probably going to be a good idea to rest at the middle of the fatigue bar. I guess that's a valid interpretation of the drill. Lobster says it had one heck of a dream, Robin. A heckin' dream? A heckin' lobster dream? On a cold winter day, it melted the snow and built an open-air bath on the fly. The other kaiju came to warm their bones or exoskeletons or whatever. Point is, everyone had a blast. Open-air bath sounds heavenly. Wish we could get one for the ranch. That's cute. I like that. That's fun. Lobster confusion. Hello, Robin. Oh, Giuliano. What can we do for you today? I'm here to introduce you to the merits of air entries. Air entries are a form of training in which you leave your kaiju with another breeder for 4 weeks. Sparring with other kaiju is quite effective as a method of training. Which stats tend to increase depends on which breeder you choose to train your kaiju with. Although in the interest of public safety, you'll need permission from the association as well as a fee. I would recommend trying it out if you happen to know any other breeders. Oh, interesting. They've tied air entries to the NPC breeders. Wow, we gotta try that. But who can we ask? Well, we just met one. Hello, everyone. It's been a while. Not really, but, you know. How have you all been? May, perfect timing. So it's more like a collaborative effort than like a mentor sort of thing. I hope you'll take good care of Lobster. Of course, I'll see to it that Lobster grows up nice and strong. Since this is the first time for both of you, I'll arrange for a one-time fee exemption. I can't wait to see how strong Lobster will become. It's gonna be a long month. Patience stat? Have a rival breeder train your kaiju. Select the breeder, and the kaiju will get stronger by training with them for 4 weeks. Breeders marked with a "huh" icon may be able to teach your kaiju a new tech, or may have a sale. You can check the details on the bottom of your screen. So, yeah, that makes sense. She likes skill. I wonder then if a monster's preferred training region is sort of tied to their stat preferences as well. Can't learn a tech. We have a like relationship meter over here. Time will tell what that means. All right. Guess we can build up friendships, at least. It wouldn't shock me if Monster Rancher was like, by the way, this is a dating sim now, too, hahaha. But it's never done that before, but who knows. It could. They're gonna go Stardew. I won't be able to get all the achievements unless I have children and, sell out to a major corporation. Please take good care of Lobster. Of course, I never miss my training targets. No, that's the opposite of taking care of Lobster. That's killing Lobster with a gun. Air entry, start! The first week you'll be running long distance. Both kaiju are in good shape. Let's commence. The music is great, by the way. Go! A long distance for a kaiju is probably like a very super success. The second week you'll be doing endurance training. Long distance for kaiju that actually looked like a short distance, but like long distance for regular height people. Both kaiju are in good shape. Let's commence. I love the music still. I just need to say that again. Yelling! Yelling! Aha! I am superior at yelling! Success! Oh no, my life went down to G. The third week, you'll be doing some perception training. Kasumi is ready to train. Lobster is not, I guess? Aha, dodged. Aha, dodged. Aha, dodged. Aha! Super success! Fourth week is the final week. You'll be honing techniques. Kasumi's ready to train. Lobster is tired. Gun! Now you try gun. Ice breath? Close enough. I think GFFGF is the new Girafarig evolution, but I might be wrong. Thank you for training with Lobster this month, May. Do not mention it. I should be thanking Lobster for giving Kasumi such a valuable experience. What's that look, Lobster? Something tells me you're feeling proud of yourself. They improved a lot in a month's time. Good job, Lobster. I'll be glad to train with your Kaiju again. Please don't hesitate to ask. We'll take you up on that. Good work, Lobster. Let's go back to the ranch and get you some rest. Okay, so that went really well. Whoa. Okay, yeah, it skips ahead. That makes sense. Lobster is confused by rain. Hello, Robin. Giuliano, how nice to see you. How did your air entry go? Lobster got a ton stronger. They're like a whole new kaiju. Wonderful, is it not? There are more benefits to air entries than simply getting stronger. I'll tell you more about these as Lobster develops. Putting that aside for now, are you interested in having them train with other breeders besides May? But how? She's the only breeder we know. In that case, you'll have to meet more... ... at tournaments. I love the switch zoom feature, it's very helpful. Yeah, exactly. Liquids go in ocean, not sky. Tournaments? There are a number of tournaments in which prominent breeders often participate. One of them has a sword, most of them are short, one of them is, I don't know why, but that silhouette directly to the left of May is reminding me a lot of somebody, and I can't put my finger on who. There's a character in something that this is reminding me of, and I don't know who it is. It's not Pepsi Man, they've got hair. A Mothra Twins reference, huh? I immediately thought of like the psychic gym leaders from one of the Pokemon games where they're like Tate and Liza, I think their names are. Weevil Underwood, oh no! Hehe, there's some crazy bug kaiju in this game. I have no idea what Weevil sounds like. I only remember like Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged having a Beavis and Butthead sort of voice for Weevil, I think. I don't know if that's accurate. There are a number of tournaments in which prominent breeders often participate. If you and Lobster show them your worth, there may be other breeders willing to train them. However, E-Class Kaiju are not allowed to participate in these higher level tournaments. It's not a joke, it's just true. Oh, the Weevil Underwood part. Right, yes. Okay. In order to join, you will have to raise Lobster's class. Alright, I'll take Lobster to a fancy restaurant and learn about the proper use of forks and other utensils. And I'll buy Lobster a top hat. The E-Class official battle is on the 4th week of June. It might be a little soon for Lobster, though. Let's give it a shot, Robin. Lobster is all for it. Oh yeah, that's right. Weevil also threw Exodia into the ocean. Okay, that's also true. I wouldn't want Lobster to see the menu at a high-class restaurant. Let's get in there and get you promoted. Beat a rival breeder in a tournament, and they'll be available to take you on air entries. For now, focus on reaching the D class. Make sure Lobster rests well and is in tip-top shape before the tournament. We got a letter. Lobster seems a little worn out. Yep. By the way, can you tell I'm enjoying having a new monster entry game? Lobster stopped falling over. It makes me sad. Thank you for letting me train your kaiju for the first time the other day. Training someone else's kaiju really expanded my horizons. Please come ask me again anytime. May seems nice. She is a creepy creature, but that's fine. Actually, is there any chance that I would be able to see... No, I can only see kaiju I have had. Gotcha. Aw. Well, shucks. I guess I'll be streaming this as much as I can. I did a big poll, if you didn't know, asking for people's opinions on like what to stream and record. And then I remembered that this game existed. So we're doing this first. Lobster, take a nap. You look right as rain. Look to the rain that's currently happening as an example. Whoa. Is that the indication that there's a... Yes, it is. The official battle is finally here. I wonder how Lobster is doing. I don't personally feel like we're ready for that yet, but it might make me try. Lobster looks ready to go. Let's head to the L Arena and get Lobster that promotion. In the arena, you can enter tournaments. Versus mode. I see. Which tournaments you can join depends on your kaiju's class, and you can earn prize money for winning. Fight against another player's kaiju. This will connect to the internet. Oh. Promotion? Indeed. I don't know if that means that I fight another player's kaiju that's AI controlled, or if I fight them actually. Okay, it's making me do the tournament. Well, that's good to know. Let's save. Classics of Monster Rancher is reload the save until you win. Actually, wait, what does this show? Okay, that's just the overall, like, trainer information. Also, it's notable that we have got E through S class, as usual. Let me just reset the audio on my end for a second. It's happening. Do not worry about it. Normal things are occurring. Okay. No panicking. Okay, so Lobster is not fully rested. Resting reliably recovers 2 fatigue, at least for now. I would say there's a good chance that we can get passive items that increase the power of resting and, like, reduce fatigue usage as well. Okay, we don't yet have access to seeing the full tournament schedule. Oh, never mind. Here you can check out the tournament schedule calendar. Once it's tournament week, you can select it from the calendar to take part. Calendar shows the format, class requirements, and prize money of each tournament. S, A, B, C, D, E. Formats consist of round robin tournament, team battle, and single battle. Okay, so some of that's new. I don't know what a team battle... Did you bring back Monster Rancher 4, like, team battle? Even though we can only raise one kaiju at a time? Single battle is like a 1v1, and that's it, I'm guessing. And then, like, the round robin and tournament formats are as usual. 4 official battles are held each year. Okay. I'm guessing that if you fight in a class lower than your current one, it will reduce your fame or whatever. Select a tournament and press the Y button to join. When the week of a tournament arrives, Holly will give you a heads up. It'll be register for one at a time. When a tournament, and a trophy mark will be added to the calendar. Skip battle can then be selected for a tournament you've already cleared. Skip battle allows the outcome to be automated and determined immediately, good for short play sessions. Huh. You can auto-battle a tournament if you've beaten it before. That's fascinating. I wonder how reliable that is. Enough of... Regardless of this, I need to look at future tournaments. Sog Mineral. There's the ice block that Lobster dislikes. We know what it looks like. Master Battle. That's different. That's new. I don't know what that means. Are you enough to handle it? God. A bouquet. I'm guessing that's like a gift. Disc chips are back. Fascinating. I'm guessing those are used in combination. So combination items are back. Yep. There's a lot of them. Dodge capsule. Illegal drugs are back. Give your kaiju illegal drugs. I don't know if these are illegal, but they might be. Yep, hey, look, they're right there. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Well, it was the right button, but not enough. This right here, the Artemis statue, is one of those passive items that give you a benefit that I mentioned. I think those were in the monster entries that I've streamed before, so I might not need to explain that fully, but who knows. Oh, there's some weird tournaments coming up. More question mark chips, more drugs. There's a lot of gemeralds of some sort. Friendly cup, danger cup, the charm of light and the ring of darkness. These seem important. I don't know what the hell this means, but it seems important and scary. I'm guessing we want both of these items. Maybe they unlock special kaiju, I don't know. Silver medal. Hey, I think metals were usable in combination or something? That sure is an Ultraman. That's an Ultraman, right there. Alright, Vexatious Walnut. Have some sweet dango while you watch your kaiju win this Vexatious Walnut. UMBA Presidential. Is UMBA the league that we're in right now? Or UMBA? Ultra Monster Battle Association, I'm guessing? Fimba was mentioned. It's still fascinating to me that the other Monster Entry regions exist, like, at the same time as this one. There's that huge roasted potato that Lobster hates. Classic of fall in anime, I think. And presumably, like, Japan. And probably other places? I don't know, I just associate with anime. Anyway, prize is unavailable. I guess that just means there's no prize. There's Mochi. Does Mochi normally look like that? I don't know of a Mochi that looks like that. But I don't know much about Mochi, to be honest. You can win Mochi at the new year. Red King Confection. Relaxing cacao. I'm just looking at... Uh-oh. Magic bananas are back. But that's how you summon ape. I don't want ape in this game. There's probably some sketchy drug stuff happening in Monster Entry for sure. Strong Capsule A! Alright, let's actually try this, because it's gonna make me do it. I don't think Lobster is prepared for a tournament personally, but you know, whatever. E-Class Official Battle! This is it, the E-Class Official Battle! Aspiring kaiju gather here from around the land with their ambitions burning bright. They could be going around secretly, yes. The kaiju have entered the stadium amidst the wild cheers of the crowd. The E-Class Official Battle is on. Look at the crowd, they're really getting into it. I don't see anybody. Don't worry about the crowd, let's keep our eyes on Lobster and the opponent. There's an air balloon. There's a hot air balloon. Look good at go. Okay. Lobster, Chili, Iron Horn, and Othello. Brush up on the opponent. Low loyalty, it gets confused easily. Okay, we can see the type of monster that we're dealing with. And also look at them directly. This is a Gandar. Okay, we have personalities too. So this is a time for any Kaiju knowers to tell me about what stuff is going on here. If they are around and would like to. This is Gandar. Or a Gandar, I believe. Yeah, okay, so you can see the Kaiju type at the top of the stats page. Interesting that they also have ages listed here. And you can see a whole bunch about them. You can see how tired the enemy Kaiju are. Gandar needs a nap. I mean, Chili needs a nap. Ice text frees the opponent more easily. Okay. You are also ice. Iron Horn. Baltan Gamora. You are extremely tired, wow. Ancient Slumber. Recover fatigue more easily when resting at the ranch, except you have to let them rest. These trainers are so mean to their Kaiju. Let them sleep. You have a Howl. Disheartens the opponent. And Othello. The King Bemstar. I like this creature. This is a funny creature. Okay, their accuracy's bad. Personality nervous. Omniattractor. Weight is easier to gain. I wonder if this game works where like a heavier monster has more defense and less speed, and then a thinner monster has more speed, less defense, or if like not having a balanced weight is negative in this one. It's difficult to say. Mutilate. Cool. Well, everyone is heckin' tired except Lobster, so we might be fine. Okay, we can check the next opponent as well. Fight it out! Okay, you are fast, but your defense is made of paper. You are not very accurate. Okay, so I'm definitely ready for E-Class, if these are the stats. Except though I like missed the one opponent I fought a lot already. I don't know. Where are we safest here? Okay, not at super high damage. Yeah, my higher damage attack is the mid-close one. Bonk! Let's try again! Alright, now we can just finish you with this if it hits. Okay, I got good accuracy this time. Good luck. KO! This is the power of Lobster! Lobster has come out victorious. I'm guessing the gold star means a KO, and there'll be like a different star for a regular win. Okay, never mind. It's just the win icon. Unless that was also a KO. Iron Horn. No worries. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Bonk. The fact that it's the classic Monster Rancher Boo is going to make me laugh every time. I'm using the wrong buttons to move forward. I'm just gonna sit here. Okay, you did hit me eventually. Fair enough. I was confused, but I dodged anyway. Classic monster action of one attack at the last second. I pinched him. Okay, yeah, that's just the victory. There's no special icon for KO. I think there is sometimes, but I don't remember. Chili's portrait does not fit in the little portrait window. All right, Othello. That's a funny creature. Okay, realistically speaking, I should... Why do you knock me back when you only have moves in the front? I should stay away from you. Because you have a limited range. Fair. I don't know what the frozen condition does, but it might be useful to inflict. Okay, I gotta, like, hit you. So... There we go. Simply hit them 3 times. Othello has been wrecked here as well. Lobster has come out victorious! Lobster is the winner! Alright, E rank is easier to get through than before, I think. Victory! Okay, so you get bonus money for your number of wins. Oh, you get stat bonuses. So we've got that part back. And we got fame. That'll decrease if I go into a tournament below my rank, I'm positive. Win a tournament of the same class as your kaiju and its fame will increase. Lose a tournament and its fame will decrease. Higher fame makes critical hits easier to land in battle. Now that's interesting. There are also events triggered by having high fame. D rank. Like, the rank that is D, not going down a rank. Win a tournament and a trophy mark will be added to the calendar. Right, you told me this already. Lobster was promoted to D class. Congratulations, this is a big step. I think most steps with kaiju are... Also, Lobster has funny glowy horns, or like lobster antenna, rather. The next goal is getting to C class. Your opponents are going to be more formidable from here on out. A great team like you and your kaiju will definitely make it though. Bring it on. That attitude is exactly why you'll be a big name in kaiju breeding. We got some kind of present to celebrate our first tournament. Space Chili Pepper! Y'all, you didn't crop out the pepper perfectly. There's a white outline with artifacting. It's fine. It's just funny. I wonder if this is a kaiju-sized chili pepper or like a regular-sized chili pepper. It is from space. Space lemon! It's blue! Zestium pepper! Ugh. That's a funky looking pepper. Whoops. Space Godzilla card? Yeah. This looks like something that you shouldn't eat. I don't, that's just the impression that I get. It's Honey Jellion! That says honey in a weird font that is designed to resemble English. Garamon sauce. Naranga Sichuan. I don't know how to say that. Grigio salt. I wonder if it's edible. Oh, these are spices. Oh, right, you mentioned those. You can use them to make food more palatable to your kaiju's tastes. Some of them may even have a rejuvenating effect that reduces fatigue. This is new. Wow, guess we got something good then. There's no guarantee they'll like it though. You can get spices at training grounds too. Why don't we use them for Lobster's next feeding? Sounds good. Can't wait for next month, so I'm gonna sleep early. Good idea. You get some rest too, Lobster. And so, we did. Also, it's summer now. Maybe. What food do you want to give this one? Okay, I think the spice mechanic is completely new to Monster Rancher. I do not know of it. So, as we may remember, Lobster enjoys bitter. So there's probably a bitter spice. I would hope there's not a numbing spice, but there could be. We look at the... Yeah. Space chili pepper, spicy. Soup, outstanding healing properties, though some kaiju can't take the heat. Reduces fatigue by a bajillion. Okay, so spices do that in general. But they're like a rare commodity you only use sometimes. Sharp and spicy black pepper that will send you reeling. Expect balance effects from it. Special honey, sweet as it is nourishing. Kaiju is sure to breathe a sigh of relief. This does not affect this kaiju. Garamon sauce, a bitter green sauce extracted from the mysterious red fruit, seems to calm the nerves. Makes them really tired, but they like it. Interesting. And there's numbing. A shock comparable to Naranga's electricity improves a kaiju's mood. Strange rock salt with a bluish sheen, salty to the taste, sure to clear any kaiju's mind. Okay, so there's not like a... Well, I don't know if my kaiju will enjoy spice, but we'll find out. Spicy pepper salad. From space. Spicy space pepper salad. Oh, that's cute. Do we get like a ultra spicy salad? Okay, so it does give you a new like item in a way. Cold spicy fancy. This would be weird, wouldn't it? I don't know. What do you think, Lobster? Would it be weird to have something that was cold and spicy? Lobster looks satisfied. Say, Holly, Ramen should be used to the breeder life pretty soon, don't you think? Nothing's wrong with a jaunt to the city every now and again, is there? Kanezo, you just want to go play around town, don't you? Still, there are a few useful facilities in the city. Might as well head over if the mood strikes you. When you feel like heading to the city, you can go by R, okay? In the city, you can obtain and power up kaiju. Altar, where you obtain kaiju. Inheritance Cookie Shop, strengthen kaiju with cookies. Research Center, fuse kaiju to obtain new ones. Yep. Cold and spicy is apparently a thing. Jalapeno popsicles, interesting. Hey, I smell something sweet. Me too, smells like cookies. Oh, it's cookie time. I just remembered, I heard that cookie store downtown finished their renovations and opened up again. You look very happy. That store's cookies are a must for any breeder worth their salt. Everybody needs to eat cookies right now. They've got something special that other cookies can't match. Sounds like this is about more than just a love of cookie dough. If you say so, Holly, let's go. Get freshly baked cookies from Faline, or obtain them from memory boards. Give your kaiju a cookie to assign a trait to it. These are unique breed-specific abilities. Kaiju start with a single trait, and it can have up to 4 traits as it ages. You can now go to the cookie. Cookie is a really fun word to say out loud, actually. A letter from the association. It's a notice that our breeder rank went up. Makes sense. I know what that is. Isn't it a way to tell how awesome of a breeder you are? That's right. Wow, Kinezo, aren't you smart? There are 9 numbered ranks, as well as the rank of Master. As your rank goes up, you're able to raise more types of kaiju. Winning special tournaments may make new kaiju available to raise. Raise various kaiju, take on adventures in tournaments, and increase the number of kaiju you can raise. Every breeder hopes to one day become a master. Starting from today, your first rank, 9 more to go until master rank. It's gonna be a long road, but that only makes it that much more exciting. Versus mode is now available in the arena. You can battle other kaiju over the network. Okay. We got a letter. Another one? Is it an advertisement for cookie? No, it's just this. Rank 1 breeder. My esteemed Robin. That's me. Oh no. Interesting how it always tells you, it always suggests like not overwriting a save file. I guess that's fair. Gogmazios was a more specialized encounter, I think. Vitalis is just a classic. It'd be cool to see both of those come back, though. I haven't played Monster Hunter... I almost said Monster Rancher Rise. I haven't played Monster Hunter Rise in a bit. Probably need to get back to that at some point, though it might have also just left my brain, because my brain is mostly like Splatoon right now. Also this, I guess. And also all those other things I was considering that are on a poll that you can vote on. My brain does not hold that many video games at a time, unfortunately. Let's learn about cookies. Oh, hello, a new customer. Are you here for some cookies? Hold on. I love this logo. I just like to look at it. It's funny fish. Funny fish cookies. Also, this music is good. It's good music. This looks like a nice place. We're here to have Robin's Kaiju try a cookie. You see, Robin, the cookies from this bakery have a mysterious power. Imagine you run a bakery, just a normal bakery, and someone brings their friend in. It's like, and you see them tell them, the cookies from this bakery have a mysterious power, but it's just like a completely ordinary bakery. You have to like play along with it. In this case, they probably do, but just imagine that as a scenario. That's right, eating them can give kaiju traits similar to other kaiju. Which trait will be offered is up to the oven. The Oven Lord and its cookies. We do not choose them. They are granted to us. Feel free to try it out. Shop Special. Memory boards are a precious commodity, so most breeders don't have that many. I can see that. That's why we've decided to cater to those individuals with the Shop Special. We bake the cookies for you. So I can't get any funny wacky cookies because I don't have any memory boards. Because amiibos don't count. I wonder what does count. I wonder what exists. Probably not amiibo cards, because those are just amiibos, right? Like, if I grabbed, say, this random Animal Crossing amiibo card, it probably wouldn't work. I mean, if you find a self-baking oven, you might as well. You'll bake for us? That's right, we use our own memory board and bake you some kind of cookie. Some kind of cookie? You don't know what you're baking? Our memory board has seen better days, to be honest. It always bakes something different. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I don't like the sound of that. It's not gonna cause a tummy ache, is it? It is a little concerning, but I suppose we could give it a try. Leave it to us. Leave it to the shop to decide? Sure. Let the baking begin. What kind of cookie will we end up with? Okay. It's done baking. Were you able to follow along? We got, like, the Hell Eye cookie, I guess. I wish the cookie looked like this. That'd be really funny. Well, skill's always good. Big Eye. Gon Q's trait. Makes skill easier to raise with drills. Inheritance cookie. I love to inherit eldritch power through a cookie. I took notes the whole time. They really smell delicious. I'm getting hungry myself. Can we eat these? They only have special effects on Kaiju, but sure, knock yourself out. Which means we may as well eat normal cookies. Bit of a waste to snack on these. Aw, that's a shame. Guess I can wait till we get back to the ranch. We also have a range of delicious cookies more suited for regular human consumption. Why not try some? That's how you sell a product. I hope to see you again soon. The cookie you just baked, by the way. This looks a bit kooky. Pun intended. Hey! Feline's a wacky one. I will give this cookie to Lobster. The cookie beamed directly into your soul. Inheritance complete. You can now use the plus menu to check on your stock of cookies. Alright. I am assuming I don't have a memory board. Oven, something of a relic, quite old and has some peculiar powers. Read memory boards and automatically bake cookies accordingly. We won't know what it's cooking until the oven has done its magic. Same memory board can spit out different cookies, so you should try all different kinds. Let me just make sure that this doesn't work. Touch the NFC to the NFC touch point. Yeah, okay. Certain types of NFC, such as Amiibo, cannot be read. I don't think I even knew that NFC was a thing outside of Amiibo, to be honest. So yeah, I don't have anything that works. And so we learned about Cookie, and we gave Lobster a cookie. And all was good. Lobster, take a nap. Now, this has only been going on for about 2 hours, but I think it might be a short stream tonight, because it is night, and I do need to rest, and a short stream is perfectly valid and fine. So, that might be all for right now, but this game, great first impression, really glad there's another Monster Rancher. Oh wait, something's happening. I'll be right there. Greetings and salutations! Good day. A boy and a giant of a man? What a weird combination. Can I help you with something? This is the place, right? The ranch of the rookie breeder that breezed through E-Class? We're a couple of robust breeders ourselves, you know. Figured we'd come by for a little how do you do. My name is Victor. Perhaps you've heard of Mr. Victorious? That's me in the flesh. More like Mr. Delirious. Why, you... Oh, stay cool, Victor. Lady Luck's a fickle mistress, and he has no time for the thin-skinned. Moving on, then. So they call this genius Pipsqueak here. Kneel. Just kneel, please. All this prodigy talk is getting real old real fast. Well, that's some of the people we saw. Huh, these guys are pretty weird. They're actually nicer than I expected. I could ask them if they're a comedy duo. Let's ask them if they're a comedy duo. We're not putting on any kind of show. I won't deny this guy's putting on airs, though. Who's full of air? I'm all muscle, I'll have you know. Are you sure you're not a comedy duo? No, I feel like I've seen these two before. Oh, that's right. This guy's a triathlon gold medalist. Oh, so that's what you know me for. Guess I've still got a way to go as a breeder then. This Squirt's received public commendations for his kaiju research. He's a boy genius. As I said, knock it off with the prodigy thing. You're really testing my patience. How are these two so amazing, and they're breeders to boot? I'm sure we'll meet again in some tournament or other. Looking forward to it. Don't hold back on our accounts when we do. We certainly won't. Ah boy, what a pair those two. Alright, that said, I think... You don't have any cookies. I think it's time to stop for today. Just a short stream to start with. Cool game though. Really enjoying it so far. Thank you all for watching. I will see you again at some point in the future. So, yeah. Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher. Seems pretty good. See you all later. I'm just listening to the music. Good night, everyone.